family. It is my cousin's birthday, so we're going to celebrate with the whole fam. Need some water? This kid loves water. Let's see, Coco. Whew. It was a good sip. And what else do you have? Cookie. A mini cookie. Yummy. No. Julius is officially banned from ever touching another key in this household. He lost our mailbox keys now.
Nope.
Now he's trying to figure out how to get into our mailbox without the key. Like,
getting in here. For sure. I'm finna eat it.
he had us looking through literally every single item of dirty clothes, like every pocket of his, for the key, and they're not in any key. He definitely used the mailbox keys last. He just used it the other day to check the mailbox. He like rode his little bike over here. Yeah, I told you. I don't understand. Every key. It's like he's like a personal black hole of keys. Every time he touches them, you're never gonna see him again. Happy birthday! Thank you. I actually did like a thicker eyeliner today, which I don't normally do. Usually I'll just do like a very subtle eyeliner, very thin, or even like, what's it called? An eyeshadow eyeliner. But yeah, I went a little bit thicker. The slicked down bun. I actually washed my hair today. I know it doesn't look like it because I always put my hair in a bun. It's just so much work to actually fully style it. So like 90% of the time it is in a bun, which I think has helped contribute to the length of my hair. Not that buns are good for you. Braids. I do a lot of braids. Those are really but where was I going with this? I don't know. Brain fart. One thing about me, I can talk. Like I can go on and on and on. But in person, it really depends because I'm actually very shy. But sometimes I overcompensate for my shyness by like talking too much. Just and then other times, it depends on the personality. Like if I'm with a personality that just like, you know, extroverted and like bold and like assertive and out there, then I tend to like kind of go in a little bit more of a shell and quiet. Honestly, college was one of the hardest times of my life, stress-wise. Like, it was bad. So I feel for anybody that is in college. I know how much work it is, how stressful it is, like what dedication it is. You actually have no life. Well, especially me. I know some people might, but like especially maybe if you do like online college or... My situation was also very different because I went to UCLA, but I didn't actually dorm on campus. I drove every day. And with traffic, you know, LA traffic, it would take me 2 hours to get to school in the morning. So every morning I would have to wake up and drive 2 hours to school. So freaking tired. Then after school, I would come back. I would make my classes where they would end early, start early and end early, so that coming home, for the most part, I wouldn't get that much traffic, so I can get home in like 45 minutes to an hour. But that was still like 3 hours of driving a day minimum. Sometimes I couldn't avoid having my classes late, so then I had to do the nighttime traffic as well. That's like 4 hours of driving a day to then come home. And I worked at the same time. I worked at Home Depot at first, and then I went to work at Hooters while I was still in college as well. And it was just so hard. I like had no money. Before, when I first started college, I didn't work like the first $0. Like I literally couldn't even afford to stop at McDonald's and get myself a $1 menu item on the way home. Literally my sweet mother, who, I mean, back then she didn't really even have that much herself, because she was like newly a single mom and everything, she, you know, situations, whatever, but she literally gave me her credit card to use that whole entire year for anything I wanted. I had to pay for parking every day, you know, which was crazy. Parking was $12 a day. That was like, I don't know, $600 a month or something just on parking. I was broke, you guys. And my mom let me like run up her credit card. My sweet mom.
You know I love my vegetables, pockets extra sloppy.
shorty. Yeah, shorty.
I don't know what that means.
You haven't seen that TikTok?
No, but you know I had a dream about you last night.
You had a dream about me, huh?
It was bad.
Oh, you had a dream about me, huh?
It was bad.
Even you actually, I know for a fact you weren't dreaming because you was up like
I
moving
literally
your
had
toes.
a super
It was hella
intense...
annoying. I couldn't go back to sleep because
Well,
you were
I was
rubbing
probably-
your feet together for too
I was
long.
probably rubbing my feet together because in my dream I was like, this can't be happening.
No, you were rubbing your feet for hella long. So I know when you're up, like this is how I know Destiny's up when she rubs her feet
No, this
together.
is literally so bad.
When you go to sleep, that's when, you know what I'm saying,